Hi guys, this is Vaish from Vaish IAS. Hope your preparation is going fine. Only 3 months are left. Almost I think 100 days from today if you see the prelims exam is nearing. So speed up your preparation. Whatever is pending, any doubts you have, please contact in my Facebook page or email me in the email ID which is given in the description below. You can ask any kind of doubt. We are ready to guide you for anything. But our suggestion is solve maximum MCQs, because till now we are making lectures for you and we have done whatever we could. We have done modern history spectrum the best way which any channel is offering you. Polity in 20 days, how to do it. I have already given you the plan. If you do by that way, already 7 to 8 students have told like they are already started following it and they are doing polity now, and immediately they got the polity MCQs also from me. And now they are telling like after they do the polity they will buy the rest of the PDFs also. And other students who have been buying all our PDFs regularly, a very big thank you to all of you. You have shown faith in our quality, the quality materials which we give to you, and all those students have been with us right from the time we started the Facebook page, that is nearly 2 years back. So I know students know the quality and that is why they are approaching me. So history, polity, then geography, NCERT 6 to 10th is already uploaded. 11th and 12th also I'll try to upload before the prelims exam anyway. So then only thing will be economy. Economy also important lectures. Ramesh Singh I have already uploaded for you 2-3 chapters I think. After that what you have to do is you have to solve MCQs related to the budget and economic survey. Okay, I'm not going to make lectures for that. There are a lot of channels already doing it. What I'll do is I'll make MCQs. Okay, already I think I have 150 MCQs for economy. 50 more MCQs I'll make, and that is what will be given along with the test series. Because test series is out of the 36 tests, 2 tests is for economy, that is 200 questions. So that will include the budget and economic survey related question also. So try to purchase all the test series and practice. April and May month should be only for practicing MCQs. Okay, that is why I am offering everything now itself. Try collecting it and then going through it before you even start practicing. Okay, we will be given a question PDF and an answer PDF in every test, and so the question PDF you can take and use highlighter or something and mark all your answers. Then open the answer PDF where you will get the 1 or 2 line explanation about each of the answers. Okay, most of the things will be self-explanatory, but still if you need any explanation you can ask me also. So that is about the test series. Description link, please click on that after watching this lecture. Okay, so today we are going to see chapter 11, that is external invasion. That is the entry of Alexander to India and Iranian empires and all those things which externally came into India during the time of the Magadha Empire. Okay, so we are going to as usual look in the PDF, which is the SHARMA PDF. So chapter 11, Iranian and Macedonian invasions is the name of this chapter. So in northeast India, smaller principalities and republics gradually merged with the Magadhan Empire. But the northwest India presented a different picture in the first half of the 6th century BC. So they are telling the difference between the west and east of India. Okay, that time's India. That is, eastern side everything was merging under Magadha because Magadha were more powerful. But in the western side it was a little bit different. They were individual kingdoms. Smaller principalities such as that of the Kambojas, Gandharas, Madras fought one another. Okay, so these are other places which fought with each other. This area did not have any powerful kingdom like that of the Magadha to weld the warring communities into one organized kingdom. The area was also wealthy and could be easily entered through the passes in the Hindu Kush. You know Hindu Kush, which is in Afghanistan, and then after that there is Sulaiman and Kirtar range in the Pakistan region. And there is lot of passes, mountain passes, the Khyber Pass, Golan Pass, Bolan Pass, all these things in geography NCERT series I have explained to you. You should know the geography of India before even you start history. Okay, so that is about the geographical region, and so externally people could enter India because they were wealthy kingdoms and they could attack. Now the Achaemenian rulers, this is of the Iran. Okay, you should know when you hear a name you should know from which country it is. So Achaemenian rulers is of Iran, who expanded their empire at the same time as that of the Magadha princes, took advantage of the political disunity on the northwestern frontier, because they were fighting with each other, right? So they took advantage of this, the external people, and they entered. The ruler Darius, okay, Darius is again Iranian ruler of the Achaemenian Empire. They penetrated into the northwest India around 516 BC. Okay, and annexed Punjab, west of Indus, and Sindh. So all those Pakistan regions now they got annexed by the Iranian rulers. This area constituted the 12th province or the satrapy of Iran. The total number of satrapies in the Iranian Empire being 28. So they had this 28 province or something, and one of them or a few of them were from India after this attack. The Indian satrapy included Sindh, the northwest frontier, and the part of Punjab that lay west of the Indus. It was the most fertile and the populous part of the empire. So now if you know, most of the places are like kind of desert regions, right? But that time it was very fertile regions. Okay, it was again having this gold and revenue provinces and all, so very rich kingdoms. The Indian subjects were enrolled in the Iranian army. Xerxes, the successor of Darius, employed the Indians in the long war against the Greeks. So Iranians were doing all these things, meanwhile Greeks were attacking, so they had war with the Greeks also, Iranian versus Greeks, and they used even Indian people in the army. That is about the Iranian conquest. Now, result of the contact. So, the Indo-Iranian people had contact from those days also. Even now, when Prime Minister Modi goes there, he will keep on telling about all these things. We have a long history, long tie-up and all. So, it gave an impetus to the Indo-Iranian trade and commerce. The cultural results were more important. The Iranian scribes brought into India a form of writing which came to be known as the Kharoshti script. Why is Kharoshti script important? Because it is written from right to left. Okay, like the Arabic, it is written from right to left. And also some of the Ashoka inscriptions. You know, Ashoka will be having a lot of inscriptions here and there across the world he has. So that inscriptions, some of them were written in Kharoshti script. Okay, and it will continue till the 3rd century AD. Then Iranian coins were also found at that time. It were punch-marked coins it had. And then Iranian influence on the Mauryan sculpture is clearly predictable. Okay, even the architecture, sculpture, everything had Iranian influence. Okay, so coins, script, architecture, kind of all art and culture related topics you can pick up and put it here. Okay, Indo-Iranian relationships. And here again similarity in words. Okay, in Iran it is called Dipi and in India it is called Lipi. Okay, the script and also scribe. So it's like similarity in even the words. Okay, terms. We have seen this in the Vedic age also when Rig Veda was compared with the Zend-Avesta, which is the textbook of the Iranians. Okay, the Parsis you can tell. Now, in the 4th century BC, that's Alexander coming in. Okay, the 4th century BC, the Greeks and the Iranians fought for the supremacy of the world. Under the leadership of Alexander of Macedonia, the Greeks finally destroyed the Iranian Empire. Alexander conquered not only Asia Minor and Iraq but also Iran. Asia Minor means near the Turkey region and also the Asia Minor, Iraq, and also now Iran also is gone now. Okay, there is no Darius, there is no sex, all those rulers are gone. From Iran, he marched to India, obviously attracted by its great wealth. Okay, now one person, Herodotus, you know, he's called the father of history. Okay, especially students who are history optional, you should know such very minimal things. Herodotus is called the father of history, and other Greek writers had painted India as a fabulous land. So these are all reasons for which Alexander wanted to invade India, because rich wealth, rich country, such kind of descriptions are there in the Greek books. Now Alexander also possessed a strong passion for geographical inquiry and natural history. He had heard that on the eastern side of India was the continuation of the Caspian Sea. He was also inspired by the mythical exploits of past conquerors whom he wanted to emulate and surpass. So because there are many people who tried to conquer India but failed, so he wanted to surpass all of them, and he wanted to be the ruler of the whole world. Okay, Alexander the Great. That's why he's called Alexander the Great. The political conditions of northwest India suited his plans. The area was parceled out into many independent monarchies and tribal republics which were strongly wedded to the soil and had a fierce love for the principality over which they ruled. So again, that western kingdoms, I told you, they are fighting with each other and they had this love for soil and all. So he had to come here. So two important king names is there which Alexander had to encounter. One is Ambi. Okay, Ambi is the prince of Taxila. Taxila, you know, in present day Pakistan. And Porus is the kingdom. He's the king. Okay, he's the king whose kingdom laid between the Jhelum and Chenab. You know Jhelum and Chenab where it is, Indus tributaries. So Ambi and Porus, these were the kingdoms. But Ambi, what he did is he immediately will surrender. Okay, but Porus will give a tough fight to Alexander, and Alexander finally will win the war. Okay, he came through Khyber Pass. He will have Ambi with him, and then he will defeat Porus also. But after defeating, he will be very impressed by the bravery of this Indian prince, and so the kingdom was actually restored. Okay, the Jhelum Chenab kingdom was restored to Porus and was made an ally. Okay, Porus was made an ally of Ashoka. Sorry, not Ashoka, it is Alexander. Okay, then he advanced as far as the Beas River. You know Beas River also, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Sutlej. That is the order. You should know all the tributaries where it is. Okay, he wanted to move still further eastward, but his army refused to accompany him. Okay, so he was actually a ruler who was not defeated in any war. Okay, but this time his people itself, the soldiers itself, was very tired and has got sick and got problems, disease, food items, scarcity of food, all these things, and they were not ready to fight further because they already had a very tough fight with Porus and they were totally exhausted. Okay, because they were traveling, because they finished Iran, they finished Iraq and came to India, fought over the Jhelum River, all these things happened, so totally tired and not proceeding. So there is a statement actually like somewhere it's mentioned here. Okay, like I am not defeated by any other kingdom, but I am defeated by my own people. So something like that will be here somewhere. And Indians were also far more superior. That is also one thing, because in terms of army, in terms of cavalry, everything, Indians were over. Okay, very much higher. But only problem was they were fighting with each other. That continued later also. You know that is why Britishers also came and ruled us for 200 to 250 years. Then effects of Alexander invasion. Okay, so Alexander's invasion provided the first occasion when ancient Europe came into close contact with ancient India. It produced certain important results. The Indian campaign of Alexander was a triumphant success. He added to his empire an Indian province which was much larger than that conquered by Iran. So Iran had initially tried to conquer India, right? But that was very less. More than that, Alexander had conquered regions of India. India means not full India, but the present day Pakistan and Afghanistan they are telling. Now the most important outcome of the invasion of the establishment of direct contact between India and Greece in different fields. Alexander's campaign opened up 4 distinct routes by land and sea. It paved the way for Greek merchants. So again, trade flourished. That is what they are telling. Like India, Iran, we saw a lot of art and culture related advancement happen. Same way, India-Greek relations improved in terms of trade routes. Okay, craftsmen, trade route, merchants, all these things expanded. Although we hear of some Greeks living on the northwest even before the invasion of Alexander, the invasion led to the establishment of more Greek settlements. So around the Pakistan, Afghanistan region, there are a lot of Greek people who settled there. Okay, even now their descendants will be there. So those settlers were there, and later when the Mauryan Empire comes, that is under Chandragupta Maurya and Ashoka, even though they recaptured all those places, they did not destroy the settlements. So the Greek people survived there. Okay, Greek people continued to settle there in those regions. There is places called Alexandria near that Kabul region and all in Afghanistan. So Alexander was deeply interested in the geography of the mysterious ocean, which he saw for the first time at the mouth of the Indus. So that is what he was attracted to India, and he came. And also his friend Nearchus, some name is there. He was actually sent to explore the coastal regions also, because now we are in the Indus region, right? Alexander. Now he has sent a person to go and explore the coastal regions also. Same like what he did for the Euphrates, which is in Iraq region. So Alexander's historians has left valuable geographical accounts. So this is actually some details which is there, what all information you can get from Alexander's historians. Here it is mentioned about the social and economic conditions, then about the sati system which was there, the sale of girls. Sati system, see, it's 300 BC, and even that time sati was there. Okay, sati system, then the sale of girls in marketplace by poor parents, fine breed of oxen in northwest India. So these kind of things were there. Even he sent 2 lakh oxen to Macedonia, that is in Greece. He sent 2 lakh oxen from India to there. Okay, so these are all social conditions there which historians are describing. Might be exaggerated, but it is what is we have in history books. By destroying the power of the petty states in northwest India, Alexander's invasion paved the way for an expansion of Mauryan Empire in that area. According to tradition, Chandragupta Maurya, who founded the Mauryan Empire, had seen something of the working of the military machine of Alexander and had acquired some knowledge which helped him to destroy the power of the Nandas. Nandas, if you remember, Nandas is one who followed Sisunagas, and Sisunagas was the one who came after Magadhas. Try to recall the previous chapter. Okay, Magadhas, last ruler was Udayin, and after Udayin Sisunagas came. After Sisunagas this Nandas came. Nandas ruler was Mahapadmananda, and after Mahapadmananda only Chandragupta will come with the help of Kautilya and destroy this Nanda dynasty. That we'll see in the next chapter. Okay, so this chapter is done. I'll show you the MCQs as usual now. Okay. So the first question is, what were the reasons which made Alexander's invasion to India easier? First statement, lack of unity among Indian rulers in the northwest. Second, Ambi the Taxila king and Porus the king near Jhelum riverside were not too strong as compared to Magadha or Kosala in the east. Third statement, Khyber Pass in the Suleiman ranges were unguarded. Okay, then he had a huge army compared to all Magadha kings of that time. So tell me whether 1, 2, 3, 4 is true or whether anything is false. Okay, choose the answer correctly. Second question, which ruler called himself as Ekaret, the sole sovereign? It is not there in this chapter, but you have to tell me in comment section which one is it. Anyway, we'll cover all these things in any one of the chapter. I think in the last chapter it was already there, so try to recollect. So which ruler called him as Ekaret, the sole sovereign? So last question for today, which of the following is true? This is actually not related to this chapter, but I wanted to make you revise. Mesopotamian civilization did not use or domesticate elephants, unlike the Indus Valley civilization. Is it true or not? Second statement, Indus Valley civilization grew rice, which was not the case when it comes to Mesopotamian civilization. So the use of elephants and the use of rice. That comparative study you have to do between Mesopotamian and Indus Valley and answer this question, whether 1, 2 or 1 and 2 or neither. So please try to get these MCQs. These are all picked up from the ancient history MCQs only, and some students actually will be thinking like I can get all like 3 MCQs after each video. But even if I do 3 MCQs after each video, you will not get the entire set, because over 300 MCQs we have for ancient history alone. Okay, ancient, medieval, modern, for everything we have separate PDF. So try to get all these things and start practicing. I ensure you everything is of high quality. Please watch those videos, because more than what you hear from my speaking, it's better you see the quality yourself. Okay, so try to contact me to get the PDF, and till then enjoy your learning. Thank you and have a nice day.